Let me explain to you how the situation that happened at SVB or SVIB or Santa Clara Bank now under Gov control. Let me explain to you how that shit can happen to other banks, including your bank, by the way, including my bank. A lot of people don't understand how the banking world happens, but I'll kind of give you a quick, like blue collar explanation of it. You deposit money in a bank, they give you like a certain like scrap of interest, on the money you deposit there. They take that money, they turn around and they buy, they go out there and buy the treasury bonds, and obviously the treasury bond gives them, I don't know, like freaking like 5 something percent back, whatever. And then what they do is they take the little scrap of what it gives them back and they pay you your little interest, and they scalp the middle part. Okay, now that works great, that works fine as long as people keep feeding money in. Okay, the problem is when economies start to go bad, people start to take out more money out of the bank than they put in, and that works against this whole situation with buying the bonds and skimming off the top returns in order to pay the interest to your customers depositing money in. Let me explain why. As interest rates were going up, high interest rates are the enemy of bonds. Bonds start to go down. So these motherfuckers have to sell off their fucking bonds. They're getting lower prices. They don't got the money. Oh shit, what the fuck is going on? Deposits are leaving. The fucking bonds are going down. Holy fuck, what do? Bingo. Let's fucking drop stocks on the fucking market. Maybe we hire a couple of motherfuckers on the download. Yo, promote our stocks. Tell people to buy in. We're gonna dump a bunch of it. And guess what? They fucked around and they found out, because all of a sudden when you have a bank offering that much securities out, the people are like, oh, what's going on? And then we have Friday. So if people think like, oh, that's Silicon Valley Bank, that's nothing to do with me. I'm with this, I'm with that, I'm with that. No, motherfucker, you're with a bank. That's across the board. So one of the reasons why they will lower interest rates is for the bonds to lift up. So this way, if withdrawals do happen and they do have to dump bonds, bonds will be at a higher price. Remember that rally I talked about? This way they can make some money and not fucking... Let me tell you something. People, you don't understand. You think if you're a banker, like, hey, Mr. Banker, bullshit. This is like a fucking Mad Max Joker operation. Okay, this is like take your money, move it here, skim off of that, put it here, hopefully you... Let me tell you something. In New York, my people, they turned around, they call cops on them, like, yo, back away from the door. You ain't getting your cash, motherfucker. Come Monday, Tuesday, we'll talk. That type of stuff. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something, that's fucking crazy. You go to the bank, it's like, whoop, whoop. Hold on a second, motherfucker, I didn't do nothing. That type of stuff. In America, I could understand that in like other fucked up countries in the world and shit. I saw that like in Argentina. I see that. When you start seeing that shit in New York City, let me tell you something. Okay, and even the powers that be that fucking watch the videos, what's up, motherfuckers? That shit is fucked up, because you can get caught in this too. I'm just putting the information out there. At the end of the day, interest rates high, bond market, obviously the bonds go down, that people pulling money out, they got to sell off bonds. That's not a good scenario, and all of a sudden, oh my, what do? This can happen to anything. You understand? This is what people need to understand, why they will say, oh, the banks are safe, everything is good. They're bullshit, because it's not the bank, it's the bank operation and how they put their money in order to get the return, in order to pay you the interest, and that cycle. But in a downward economy, people take more money out than they put in, or they put less money in, or at the end of the day, they stop for a while and don't put any money in. And then all of a sudden, to operate the bank and make the money, motherfuckers took bonuses. Yearly bonuses right before everything fucked up. But anyway, I'm trying to tell you something. Let me stop, because that's a tender subject with me. I hate shit like that. The current environment of high interest rates kill those bonds. At the end of the day, they couldn't get the money they needed, so they turned to the street to dump those shares in order to make the money back. And then, oh my, everybody's in the process of getting fucked, and the taxpayers have to come in and go, how much, dog? How much you need? Let me tell you something. If you think SVB cannot happen to you, bullshit. Because I just explained the behind the scenes on how the banking world happens. So that's fucked up. And I'm not even talking about the big banks and the shit. Woo, baby, it's coming.